Okay, we're back for another war. This is war number 7 of the season, and we're going up against LØVÐ, the Commonwealth. This is the second time we're going up against this alliance, so hopefully we can get the dub this time. The bands are as follows: Aight, Hulkling, Spider Woman, Wolf, and Okoye. But before we get into that, our last war against GT40 did end up in a loss, so GG's to GT40, an absolute clean sweep by them. So yeah, we that was such an intense war, and yeah, they just put up a better performance than us. So yeah, hopefully we can make amends for that. Our team is going to consist of Shield, Kushala, and Crossbones. For our fight, we are taking about 5 fights in total, if my screen loads, and those are Path 5 Section 1, Rintra and Rhino, into Path 4 Section 2, Void and Serpent, and then to wrap it off, we have a Thing Mini on node 49. So yeah, hopefully we can get these cooked, and yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the very first fight. Okay, so first fight, we have Rintra on node 5. Pretty practical, like regardless of who's here, Chill just makes it very easy. You just parry heavy and literally let the bleeds do the work. So start the fight off, get rid of the alternate charge nodes, and we just go for a heavy and yeah, apply the bleeds. And yeah, we just keep doing that and just keep melting it because Rincho is tanky. He has a lot of HP. So and of course our basic attacks aren't really gonna do much against him. So utilizing the bleeds will pretty much just melt him and his health over time. And also we also get rid of his charges since we're applying heavy. So yeah, it's a win-win here. Maybe there's nothing that goes on the side. I don't think this guy's running high MD as well. So there's really no risk whatsoever. Keeping them at SB1s, which is completely fine. Like, there's no risk whatsoever. Go. So there, he dexes me, which is fine. We'll go for SB1s so we can stack some more bleeds. But yeah, ideally, there's like no punishment here. And yeah, there we had the burst damage, constant deep wounds, and yeah, combo into SB1, and he died. Yeah, pretty easy fight. Moving on to our next fight, we have Rhino on node 14. This was a very interesting placement, to be fair, because this Rhino has an ability where he can reduce the potency of bleeds by 75% based on how much physical resistance he has. So yeah, ideally this is pretty much a stall fight. But Chill does nuke it. Well, I wouldn't say nuke it, but like she handles her way around it. So it's not too bad, I guess. Like here we get into bleeds, which is nice. We do have to try and wobble our way around the unstoppable because it can trigger every time when he tries to go for unstoppable dash. But we have the grip from SP1, so we can utilize that. But like yeah, when he has a lot of physical resistance, which he has, see right now he's just mitigating the potency of our bleeds. But as long as we can just apply like a few debuffs, then we shouldn't be in a bad spot. And ideally, we want to punish SB2s because by punishing SB2s, we can pretty much utilize the bleeds. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, we raised SB2, which is completely fine. And yeah, we're just nuking them slowly and surely. Ideally, we don't want to get back to the corner, but I feel like in this fight, we do get back to the corner. But it's fine, I guess, because Jill's tank. She has a lot of physical resistance, so we shouldn't get punished too badly. There we got clipped, but it's fine. We're going for SV3 to apply the vicious and top us up with some regen, but I think I get clipped. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't get clipped actually. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, he gets unstoppable. And yeah, okay, that's why I get clipped. Completely fine, I guess, because now we can utilize that combo ender as opening for SB1, which we do so. And yeah, you can see time is going down. Like, yeah, this is pretty much a stall fight. Ideally, yeah, the Rhino here is a very stall placement. Of course, you can use Shang-Chi, Valk also works well here, but yeah, chill for what I was assigned because I had another fight where chill was applicable for it. So yeah, but yeah, this is not too bad. It's not too bad. We're healing up from the traumas. I guess are just fine. There we push up to SP2 so we can get the heavy punish, and like yeah, it's just slow and steady. There we punish is heavy, and we go for a combo special and nuke him. But yeah, Fair's not a bad fight indeed. So yeah, moving on to our third fight, we have Void on node 22. Taking this also with chill. This fight I used the Power Start 1, which I believe was the best choice because that way I could get to Tranquilize from the SP2, which could shut down Void's debuffs. But ideally it doesn't shut down the node because the node has 7 debuffs and 7 debuffs can't be purified. So yeah, we do take a bit of damage from this fight. Had to back out here because game was glitching. Completely fine. But yeah, Void on this node, he can be a bit of a menace if you don't have good counter, because the debuffs do a lot of damage and they can melt you. But yeah, Shield makes it completely fine. So yeah, fight starts off, go for some medium combos, and we're just trying to build to SP2. Once we build to that SP2, we are pretty much in a good position. So we throw that off, apply the Tranquilize, and yeah, you can't apply debuffs, but the 7 debuffs from the node does still trigger, which is fine. They are gonna start melting our health, but regardless, we can just pretty much nuke him as quickly as possible without him worrying about his own debuffs, because those debuffs will be very, very frustrating, and we'd probably be taking more health than what we're doing. So now, punish is SP2, which is completely fine. Go for some more combos into another SP2. Nice, decent crits, so good to have. Here, I probably could have went for SP1 and nuked it, but actually, no, I do go for SP1. Okay, nice. And yeah, he dies. Yeah, so, yeah, not a bad fight. Not a bad fight at all. Now, this fight, this node 31 serpent fight, this fight does involve me dying, but I think it's one because it was pretty much a planning issue where I rushed thinking Kushala can do this fight, which she can, which ideally she can, but ideally the assignment was to use Pavia here, which I didn't understand the gist of using Pavia here, but yeah, we just decided to use Kushala, and I could say it almost paid out, but I think we just pretty much had unlucky timing. So you can see fight starts off, we apply our blessings, which isn't too bad. Ideally here I want to go for some intercepts, but he's already at a bar of power, so we bait that out. And I think here I go for some intercepts, which we do nicely. And also in this fight, I don't keep track of the power sting. So yes, I don't know how to count to 10, because ideally if I kept track of the power sting, I wouldn't be in I probably could have salvaged the fight. So here, yeah, exactly. I don't know why I didn't do one more combo. I just ate the power sting damage for no reason. Ideally now I'm just trying to stack my blessings. Completely fine. And ideally I should have went for SB1s. Like, SB1s would have done some nice damage. I think here, I don't know what I was doing here. My block just fell off, and then I get clipped, eat a combo, and now he's almost dead. I'm almost dead. He's at SB2. He bait the SB2, but yeah, I think here is what I make a mistake on. We go for SB3 once the power stings are off. We throw it, not too bad. Then he throws his SB1, but here's where I make the mistake. Like here, again, bait this SB1. I probably should have baited another SB1 from him. I don't know why I decided to push him, but then again we probably would have died regardless. And then here I just push into SP3, spam my relic to see, which I do get off, but it's not gonna matter because by the time I finish this combo, he's just gonna throw an SP3. So probably Invon probably would have been the play, but yeah, I can see why planners want the officers wanted to assign Pavia here, but yeah, it's quite silly the way I rushed this fight. It gives an unavoidable, which this fight could have been avoidable, like the death could have been avoidable, but yeah, it sucks. So we do go for the cleanup, which surprisingly does go decently well. Obviously, it's a cleanup, so obviously you have to try and solo it, but it kind of sucks that we dropped to death here. But at the time, even when I was doing this fight, I think we were already losing, so yeah, it couldn't be out. So yeah, here we just apply our blessings and yeah, apply the incinerator. I think I should have ideally threw SB1 from the start. I don't think Power Start 1 was the play. Although the Soul Bubble was doing damage, I feel like the SB1s, by applying a lot of SB1s, would pretty much be just melting his HP over time. But yeah, that was kind of dumb. It was a silly death. Anyway, moving on. Our last fight is no 49 thing, taking up crossbones. Pretty standard, pretty chill fight. Like pretty much, you just play like it's a BG's fight, pretty much. So I did going for some combos, building up our furies. And yeah, here I wanted him to throw a special one, but it's fine. I don't know why I didn't punish his heavy, but okay, I guess. And then yeah, I get clipped, eat 2 hits of my Invon, which is completely fine. Here he throws his SP2. And now I have to try and build up some more furies, which is completely fine. There we get the punish on the heavy. Here I want him to throw his SP1, but he's been a bit stingy. So yeah, I don't know why he's being stingy. I don't know why I didn't heavy punish. Okay. We do go for the relic into heavy punish, which is completely fine. There he throws his SP2. Get the heavy punish, which is nice. Try to get the stand up, but he dashes out. And now, yeah, I don't know. He's a bit of stingy AI, but it's fine, it's whatever. We don't need a special for this fight because we're literally shutting off Thing's ability with our Furies. And yeah, we're just stacking a lot of precisions from the Black Widow relic, which is pretty nice. Here we have 13 Furies, and here first must be 1. Get the heavy punish, the pause, my ramp. There, try to go for stand up, but it's fine. He throws SP1, go another combo, into relic, into another combo. And I think I need to bait one more special from him if he throws it. If he throws it, yep. And then yeah, like this last combo pretty much killed him. So yeah, not bad I guess. But yeah, then again it was pretty scrappy from one of our fights. So yeah, pretty gut punching war despite the solos. We did give our second death of the season, which is pretty frustrating. But yeah, we just have to move on. Hopefully we can continue to win our remaining wars. So yeah, if you did like the video, like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.